Welcome back to our channel, your one-stop destination for mastering the PTE exam with confidence. Today, we're going to practice one of the most scoring tasks, describe an image. I'll show you an image, walk you through the best way to analyze it, and then share a perfect 40-second sample answer you can model your own response on. So grab your notebook, sit tight, and get ready to boost your speaking score. And hey, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a single practice session that could make all the difference in your PTE results. This pie chart represents the global distribution of water. The largest portion, 97%, is salt water found in oceans. The remaining 3% is freshwater. Of this freshwater, the chart shows that the largest percentage is locked in glaciers and ice caps. A smaller amount is groundwater, and only a tiny fraction is surface water, such as in rivers and lakes, which is readily accessible for human use. Overall, the chart highlights the scarcity of usable freshwater on a global scale. This pie chart illustrates the average household energy consumption by sector. The largest proportion of energy is used for heating and cooling the home, which is a major contributor to electricity bills. The second largest share is consumed by appliances. Lighting accounts for a smaller, but still significant portion, and the rest is used for other miscellaneous uses. In conclusion, heating and cooling are the most significant factors in household energy consumption. This flowchart outlines the steps to publish a book. The process begins with writing and editing the manuscript. This is followed by a choice between traditional publishing and self-publishing. If the traditional route is chosen, the author must find a literary agent and submit the manuscript to a publisher. If the self-publishing route is chosen, the author is responsible for all aspects of the process, including cover design, formatting, and marketing. The final step in both paths is the sale and distribution of the book. Overall, the diagram clearly maps out the distinct processes for traditional and self-publishing. This flowchart illustrates the process of photosynthesis in plants. The process begins with the plant taking in carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil. Using energy from sunlight, the plant converts these ingredients into glucose, which is used for energy, and oxygen, which is released as a byproduct. The diagram shows the key role of chlorophyll in absorbing sunlight and the overall exchange of gases. To summarize, the chart provides a clear and sequential overview of how plants create their own food and produce oxygen. This line graph shows the trend of global average temperature change from the year 1880 to 2020. The graph indicates that from 1880 until around 1940, the temperature remained relatively stable, with only minor fluctuations. However, there was a sharp increase from the 1970s onwards, with the temperature rising significantly. The peak temperature was recorded in the last few years on the chart, demonstrating a clear upward trend in global temperatures over time. To summarize, the data highlights a concerning increase in the Earth's average temperature, especially in recent decades. And that's how you can describe an image like a pro. Remember, the more you practice, the more fluent and confident you'll become. If you found today's practice helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends who are preparing for PTE, and drop your practice answers in the comments. I love seeing how you're improving. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I'll be back with more real exam-style practice to get you that high score. See you in the next video. Keep practicing and keep winning.